Welcome back to the Self-Awareness series. Today we are going to focus on relationships and the different types of relationships that we are entertaining in our life. So go ahead and come into easy pose, and I would suggest that you try cross your legs the opposite way. I like to cross mine the same way every time, and it gets me a little out of balance. So see if you can do that today too. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, close down the eyes, relax the shoulders. Take a moment to ground yourself, to bring yourself to center. Letting go of all the thoughts that came before this moment. And allowing yourself the space and time to be here in the present moment. And we're going to move into some triangle breathing. So let's take a clearing out breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale it out. And then inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold the breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now breathe normally in and out through the nose. Notice how you feel. Just take a moment to contemplate what your relationships are like with the people around you. Are they uplifting? Are they heavy? Are they bringing you down? What relationships in your life are challenging your mind? What relationships are deepening your self-awareness? And which relationships are creating growth? And which relationships are stuck on talking about the weather and the news? There's no right or wrong to discover here. We're just exploring what our relationships are like. And then notice if there's areas of your life where you'd like to adjust your time so you're with relationships that support your values more than some of your relationships that bring you a lower energy, that don't feel as supportive. What are some changes you could make in your life to create more times of fulfillment or of growth versus stagnation? Take an inhale. Open the mouth, exhale it out. Open up your eyes. Let's bring it into table pose. Once you're in table, we're going to come into a little mini lizard pose. Let's bring that left foot to the outside of the left hand. Press your left arm into the left leg into the left arm. And as you do that, you're going to feel a nice gentle stretch in that inner thigh, maybe the back of the hamstring. Continue with the breath. Bring that left leg back into table and then step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Press your right arm into the right leg and your right leg into the right arm until you feel that stretch in your inner thigh. Deep breaths here. And then step that right foot back behind the left. Walk your hands forward a bit. Tuck the toes. Lift the hips up to down dog. Go ahead and pedal your feet a couple times. And then on your next exhale, walk your feet up to your hands, coming into forward fold. Feet hip width apart. Grab opposite elbows. Bend the knees a little or a lot. Take an inhale. Exhale it out. And just go ahead and move the upper body left and right. Letting the spine stretch. And then bring it back to center. Drop your hands. Go ahead and roll all the way up to standing. Bringing your hands to heart center. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Step the feet wide for yogi squat. On your next exhale, sit down into your yogi squat. Press your arms into your legs into your arms as you lengthen through your spine for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take an inhale. On the exhale, bring the hands to the mat. Turn the toes towards the top of the mat. Step the right leg back, right knee down. Inhale up to low lunge. Exhale, bring the hands down to the mat. Step the left leg back to the right. Tuck the toes. Push up to down dog. Inhale, roll it up and over to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, forehead all the way down. Inhale, roll up to cobra. Exhale, push back to downward dog. Step the right foot through to the right hand. Left knee comes down. Inhale up to low lunge. Exhale, bring the hands down to the mat. Step the left foot out, the right foot out. And inhale, bring the hands up to the sky. Exhale, hands at heart center. I got to prep for yogi squat too early. Go ahead and keep those feet out wide. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, sit down in your yogi squat for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take an inhale. On the exhale, bring the hands down to the mat. Turn the toes towards the top of the mat. Step the left leg back. The left knee comes down. Inhale up to low lunge. Exhale, bring the hands back down to the mat. Step the right leg back to the left. Tuck the toes. Push up to down dog. Inhale, round the spine up and over to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, forehead all the way down. Inhale, roll up to cobra. Exhale, push back to downward dog. Take an inhale. On the exhale, step that left foot through to the left hand. Right knee comes down. Inhale up to low lunge. Exhale, bring the hands back down to the mat. Step the right foot beside the left. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands at heart center. Go ahead and take a nice deep inhale. Open the mouth. Exhale it out. And inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Bring the hands down to the mat. Now step your right leg back. Here we are, runner's lunge. That left knee is bent. I want you to lift up through the hips, straightening that front left leg. And then exhale, bend the right knee. Bring it back down into runner's lunge. So inhale, lift up the hips, straighten the front leg. Exhale down to runner's lunge. Inhale up. Exhale down and inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now your knees bent. Stay here in runner's lunge. Now I want you to step that right foot in. Feet are on railroad tracks. And we're going to straighten through that left knee slowly. We're going to inhale, halfway lift. Now straighten that left leg, press the feet into the mat. Exhale, forward fold over the left leg. Here we are, pyramid pose. Gently shake your head left and right, up and down just a couple of times. And then with every breath, let that upper body get heavy. As you fall, let it hang heavy over the left leg, stretching it out. Take another inhale. On the exhale, bend the knees, press into the hands, step your feet back into plank. Exhale, everything down to the mat. Inhale, roll up to cobra. Exhale, push back to downward dog. Now we're going to step that right foot through to the right hand, runner's lunge. Now we're going to lift up and down through the hips again. So inhale, lift up the hips, straighten that right leg. Exhale, bend the right knee, bring the hips down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, leave the hips up. Now step that left foot forward, feet are on railroad tracks, that right knee's bent a little bit. Inhale, halfway lift. Now straighten that front right leg, press into your feet. Exhale, forward fold over that right leg. If you have a block, and this is too intensive a stretch, I want you to grab your block, place your hands on your block so you don't have to go down as far, relieving some of the intensity of the stretch. Continue with the breath. Take another inhale. On the exhale, bend that right knee, press into your hands, walk your feet back into plank, and then exhale, knees, chest, forehead, all the way down. Inhale, roll up to cobra. Exhale, push back to downward dog. Take an inhale. On the exhale, step that right foot through to the right hand. Here we are in runner's lunge. Keep that left hand planted on the mat. Inhale, reach that right arm up for a little lunge twist. Now bring that right hand to the inside of the right foot. We're going to come into lizard pose. So I want you to walk your right foot to the outside edge of the mat. Keep the heel of your foot on the mat and then place the toes off of the mat. You can keep that left knee up off the mat or you can bring it down to the mat. So once you get into position, then I want you to allow that right knee to fall out to the side. So the right foot is coming up off the mat and the weight is in the outside of your right foot for lizard. Breathe into your inner groin. Stay with the breath as you work with the intensity of the stretch. Take another inhale. On the exhale, bring that knee back in. You're bringing the weight all the way onto the right foot. And then heel toe your right foot in. Bring the right hand to the outside of the right foot. And then step the right leg back to the left. Tuck the toes, lift up to down dog. Now step the left foot through to the left hand. Here we are, runner's lunge. We're going to do a little easy twist. We're going to inhale that left arm up to the sky. Pull the belly button in towards the spine, long through the spine. And now bring the left hand back down to the inside of the left foot. And we're going to heel toe that left foot to the outside edge of the mat. So the heel of the left foot's on the mat. The ball of the left foot is off the mat. Your right knee can stay in the air. You can bring it all the way down to the mat. And then go ahead and slowly let the left knee fall out to the side, bringing the weight of the left foot to the outside edge of the foot. Focus on the breath. Notice where you're feeling the sensations in your body. Take another inhale. On the exhale, bring that knee in, heel toe the left foot in, step the left leg back beside the right, tuck the toes, bring it up to down dog. Take an inhale, and on the exhale, walk your feet to the middle of the mat. Inhale, slowly roll it up to standing, one vertebrae at a time. Lengthening through your spine, rolling your shoulders back. Now facing the wide edge of your mat, I want you to step your feet wide. I want you to turn your toes in just a little bit. Take an inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Wide-legged forward fold. All right, so take an inhale. On the exhale, bend that right knee. Bring your body over into a side lunge. Keeping that left foot planted on the mat. Allow your head to relax, no tension in your neck. Take another inhale, lift up through the hips, and exhale, bring it over to the left side. Notice what each side feels like compared to the other. Now lift up through the hips, inhale, bring it back to center, back to wide leg forward fold. And notice if your hamstrings are really tight here. If so, bend your knees a little or a lot to get a little bit more out of the stretch. If we're in a lot of pain, that doesn't really help our body to find space. So we want to bend our knees a little if we need to and allow our bodies to slowly stretch out instead of forcing them into a stretch. And then I want you to place your hands on the tops of your feet. Go ahead and rub the tops of your feet. And then inhale up slowly, one vertebrae at a time as you trace your fingers along the fronts of your legs. Now I want you to turn your toes out. We're moving into goddess pose. Bend your knees, sit down. And I want you to move to the left and the right. Place your hands on the insides of your legs, stretching through the inner thighs. And then bring your body to center. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, bend the elbows. Here we are, goddess pose. Pull the belly button up and back towards the spine. Open up through your heart. Bring the shoulder blades together. Stay with your breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press into your feet. Bring it in a 5-pointed star. Take an inhale. Exhale, bend your knees and your elbows back into goddess for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press into the feet. Bring it back up to 5-pointed star. Release your arms. Turn your feet so they're facing the top of the mat. Bring the hands down to the mat. Step your legs back. Lay all the way down on the mat. Forehead on the mat. Legs together. Stretch your arms straight out above your head. We're going to do locust pose. Opposite arm, opposite legs. So inhale, lift up your left arm and your right leg. Stay with your breath. And release it down. Now inhale, lift up the left leg, right arm. Peel the forehead up off the mat. And bring it back down. Forehead lands on the mat. Inhale, peel your forehead up off the mat as you lift the left arm, right leg. And bring everything back down to the mat. Inhale, peel the forehead up off the mat as you lift the right arm and the left leg. Bring everything back down. Now we're going to lift all 4. So inhale, lift your legs, your arms, your forehead up off the mat for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, bring it all the way down. Bring your hands back by your ribs. Push up and back to child's pose. Let's take 2 cleansing breaths here. Inhale and exhale. And inhale. And exhale it out. Press into the hands, pull the body up to table. Bring your feet out to the sides. Go ahead and come all the way down to your back. Once you're on your back, we're going to move into modified pigeon. If you have other poses like regular pigeon or fire log pose, you're more than welcome to do that here. Place your right ankle on top of your left leg. Bring that left knee in towards your chest. Interlace your fingers behind your left hamstring. Flex your feet. And then pull that, press the left knee towards your chest as you pull with your hands, finding that stretch that feels good. And then see if you can release the tension in your shoulders. Focus on the breath. And then release your hands. Bring that left foot back down to the mat. Bring the right foot down to the mat. Now bring the left ankle on top of the right foot or the right leg. Bring that right knee in towards your chest. Interlace your fingers behind the leg. Flex both of your feet. Take an inhale. On the exhale, pull that right leg towards your chest. And release your hands, release the right leg, bring the left foot down to the mat. Go ahead and just windshield wipe your legs in and out a few times. And then bring your knees into your chest, cross your ankles, rock up to a seated position, back into easy pose. Go ahead and bring your hands to heart center. And just take a moment to think about how you want to adjust your time with your different types of relationships. All of our relationships bring different elements to us to learn, to grow, to challenge us, to enjoy. But there are ways that we can choose our time in the way that works best for our own personal growth. So just see what feels best for you. And let's set our intention for how we want to feel as we move through this day. Let's take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale it out. I wish you an awesome day. Namaste.